Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about somebody that is maybe a little stressed or upset because there is somebody else that is interested in the same person. With the Five of Wands, I do feel like this is putting pressure on someone who may be, I think, a little bit more comfortable thinking about you than talking to you. So let's see what else we get. I'm going to call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Oh, here we go. Sometimes you need a second round, you know? Oh, thanks. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you again to everyone that had well wishes for me and my thumb. I'm feeling better. It looks a lot better. So yeah, thank you. Hello, Peggy. How are we doing? Let's see what else we have. I'm gonna go with the situations deck right away. All right, what else do we have? Oh, also, I am still waiting on questions from Patricia, so please email me back. I might be able to still fit you in today, but there's always tomorrow. What's up, Motivational Monday? How are you? Hello, Darcy. Hello, Amy. Thank you. All right, what else do we have? We have some gossip. So it looks like we have somebody finding out there's competition. We got the drama queen. We might have a fight. If we have the drama queen and that Five of Wands, look, not every Five of Wands has somebody strangling another person. Let's, try to avoid the whole throwing hands strangulation thing, shall we? But I do feel like we have somebody that gets in a bit of a mood. And part of the issue is there has been some non-action here. So this person could be angry because they kind of put themselves in this situation. It's like when you forget that your comforter is in the washer and you think you can just like go to bed or like watch a movie and get all cozy, but you still have to like wait an hour for it to go through the dryer. Now, bonus is you'll take it out. It'll be toasty warm when you want to use it, but like you're gonna have to wait, right? Hello, kitties. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Danny. How are you? So, what's the worst though when you're mad at yourself because you feel like you could have done something? It's almost easier for this person to be mad at other people than themselves, right? We have retaliation, trash, and searching. I'm telling you, I don't think this person had a very good reaction. For some of you, this could be people who run in the same circle, the same community, like two friends who both have a crush on the same person. For others of you, this is like, I knew you were in the picture because you were like the ex or like the one that got away, that kind of vibe. But the drama queen, it's not that they're mad just because there's someone else in the picture. It's because they feel like they've been rejected. So they're trying to figure out something in terms of how serious this is. If they don't know who, they want to know who. I think they probably know who or have like an inkling. All right, this is the Tattoo Tarot. Page of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Justice. So this is like good karma happening for somebody. This is what somebody's supposed to get. I do get really good energy off the Page of Wands, which I don't always get because that fox has a little bit of like a sly grin. But we have somebody that's been, I think, really focused on work, making things the way they should be. So whoever you are, you could have Libra in your chart. I really do feel like you have a strong sense of right and wrong, and you've just been like focusing on the right things. And it could be that because you're in that energy, you draw in other people that find you, pretty interesting. You got a lot going on. What's up, Christina? How are you? Yeah. We've got Empress in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But see, the thing is, whoever this person is that's getting all uppity, our drama queen, Empress in the reverse, does not have to be a feminine energy, although it could be. We've got somebody that wasn't nurturing what they wanted to claim or what they wanted to keep. With the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, there was unpredictability or an instability. You didn't know where you stand with this person, or maybe even you just felt like arguments happened easier than they should. Just like things weren't chill, right? Oh, thank you. And I'm glad to hear that. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is a change that somebody does not like to hear. There could be a little bit of an ego problem here. Five of Pentacles. Six of Wands in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups. So if you were hired to do a job and you had an agreed upon salary and that employer stopped paying you or never paid you to begin with, you would probably leave. You would probably quit. You would think, well, I can't be successful here, so I'm going to go elsewhere. Or if you're the trees in my backyard, you know where you can actually get the sunshine, so you reach those branches out that way. Somebody is looking at the situation as, if you don't invest in the things that are important to you, if you don't water the plants that you have put out in your front yard, then they're not going to flower, right? So Eight of Cups, somebody is leaving behind a situation that was lacking or neglected. Because remember, we had the crickets. There could have been issues with communication, especially with the Page of Wands. But in particular, I feel like there was inaction, something that someone was unwilling to do. King of Swords, Strength in the reverse, Six of Swords. I do feel like this person uses their words not always with the best intent. I do think they have a knack for identifying weaknesses or things they could use to their advantage. But I don't know that they have fully understood that when they want to make people into marionette dolls, it's not nearly as satisfying as being able to enjoy things organically. It's like if I really want a friend, somebody that I can tell all of my deepest, darkest secrets to, I would much rather have that be somebody who I just like organically gel with, get along with, trust, versus somebody I paid to be my friend. You know what I mean? Um, we're not going to be forcing anything here, but this King of Swords may have been trying to use their words to do just that. The Six of Swords is somebody deciding, I don't really want to deal with your games anymore, or I don't want to deal with your empty promises. I don't want to wonder if you feel this or you feel that. If you're not going to tell me anything anyways, I might as well just remove myself. Hello, Voyager. How are you? Hello, Mountain Girl. Hello, Soft as Blue. I don't know if I had a green thumb. I had a pretty decent garden. I did the best with green beans. If you're going to start with like a backyard garden, I would definitely, personally, I would recommend green beans because fresh green beans are amazing. Hello, Holly Jane. How are you? Hello, Cosmic. What's happening? Let's go with the beginner's tarot. Let's see what else we've got. Did you guys see that? I could actually pick it up with this hand. I don't know if you noticed yesterday, I was like, the opposable thumb. It's coming back, you guys. On Saturday, I had to do my makeup all with my right hand. It was really interesting. When I got to the mascara part, I was like, kind of like when you do a behind the back, like pool shot. Those are important, you know? I have a green hand. I like that. That means you're really good at it, right? Two of Pentacles. I like seeing this in the upright after we had it in the reverse. So we have somebody that realizes, if I know the source of instability, if I know the source of ambiguity or the thing that kind of like causes anxiety or stress, and I know how to remove that from my life, then why would I not? Because I see this Page of Wands as specifically looking at, oh, that's a really great wand there, but I think I initially clocked it at 4 feet. And it might be 5. You're realizing, I think, two things. One, somebody is not maybe as capable or as honest as you were hoping. And two, that you are able to reestablish peace, tranquility, or balance in your life if you make the decision that generally one does when you know that somebody's causing you stress, right? A water balloon toss would be pretty fun. No kidding, Peggy. What's up, GP? How's it going? You've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Five of Cups. That is some heavy energy. I really kind of feel like somebody wants to fight. And I hope it's not a physical fight. I don't really like the emotional kind either, but like, you know, it's, I suppose, a part of life. But this is jealousy. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I really feel like for some of you, there's somebody from your past who is upset with somebody new being interested in you, or they get upset with you for having the audacity to move on because they're in the Five of Cups, but they might be more comfortable with anger than sadness. I think we should be a little more comfortable with that, but that could be how this person chooses to express their sadness. Yeah, so we had some disloyalty here. Someone feels like they should have handled a connection better. I do feel like there's a revelation that needs to happen or a confession. You know, I didn't tell you this, but I should. I didn't mention that, but I know you need to hear it, or I really want to be honest about how I feel or what I want, what I see happening with us, that kind of thing, right? But that might have been a little scary. This Queen of Wands in the reverse could indicate insecurity. We'll see what clarifies it. Ten of Cups in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. See, that's why I saw that King of Swords not necessarily as like the benevolent truth teller. This Tattoo Tarot King of Swords, he doesn't really look very nice. You know, if I was going to start up a conversation with somebody while I was waiting in line for my Dr. Pepper, I don't think it would be this guy. Nope. I would leave that one alone. And let me tell you, I'm quite comfortable talking to strangers. You know, I was in sales for a really long time, so I could strike up a conversation with pretty much anyone. I'm sorry for anybody that had to sit next to me on a plane. Most of them liked me, you guys. One of them offered me a job on the spot. All right, so look. If you ain't gonna show me some love, then I'm gonna go where the love is, like that tree branch, right? I need some sunshine. I need some cuddles. I don't know. Crickets. You know, I like the sound of crickets, but if I'm waiting for something, maybe not. So we have somebody that's ready to end something or walk away from something because they don't feel like it was a priority for someone else. And then just basically put this King of Swords in the reverse, into a Nine of Swords in the reverse. So remember early on I said we could have somebody that has Libra in their chart. I would say that's fairly possible, but we also have somebody that could just be more logical or work really hard to disassociate from their emotions. You know, be more of the head over heart type. Got the Sun in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I think I started the reading at 444, so the number 44 or 444 could be important for you. Remember, it's September 9th, 9/9. So, you know, if you got some manifesting to do, go get on that, okay, kid? Hello, what's up, Darcy? How are you? Yeah, I totally agree. I might be small, but I could cause some damage. What's up, Jane Doe? How are you? Hello, Actina5. Did you? Yeah, I don't think I'd sign up for a trip like that, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hello, Love is the Trend. How are you? I love that this trio ends with the Star card, but it's a little bit of a bumpy ride to get there. With the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel like somebody's going to be struggling to let you go or struggling to accept that there is a change or an ending or that you're considering somebody else. We could have somebody that's a little bit in their head, overthinking or making things out to be worse than they actually are. For some of you, you might be interested or flirting, but still have interest in that other person. It's a matter of, are you capable of having that conversation, right? Hi, Jennifer. How are you? So I really do feel like there's wish fulfillment happening because somebody walks away from something that is not enough, from something that doesn't, you know, meet their standards kind of vibe. Because we are allowed to have standards, right? That's totally fine. All right, this is the Fairy Lenormand. Number 8, which is the Coffin, an ending. Because of a lack of communication, not knowing where you are, ambiguity. This is clouds, right? Okay, for those of you that have ever worked in the restaurant industry, 86, anyone? Coffin? Kind of aligns, right? I feel like this is, if you don't want to tell me what's up, if you don't want to be honest with me about what you want or how you feel or, you know, how your day was, then I will vacate the premises or I will stop talking to you. That kind of vibe. My dad made fun of me, you guys, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago on the phone. Do you know how often you say the word vibe? He didn't sound that angry. I just like to do that. I was like, oh, it's probably a thing. But hey, it's better than like when I was 14 and every 2 words was like, and like, step in the right direction, right? I think he's just mad because there's so much slang that he has no idea what it means. It's fun teaching them. And I don't even know all of it. I'm not proficient. All right, we're going to get some from the Love Tarot. Let's get some thoughts, some deep thoughts. Because this person doesn't want to tell you how they feel, so let's see how they feel. I need to get nosy. Did they 86 you, Lucas? No more meat. You're done. Do you guys have those like Brazilian steakhouses where you have to use a paddle to go like green or red? Like, yes, give me more of that, please. I haven't been to one of those in a long time. I think I'm okay with not going back. It's good stuff, but dang, man. I need like a wheelbarrow to leave, so I don't know if I like that feeling. Or like, you know, put me together a nice little meat plate and I'll eat off of it for a week. How about that? Exactly. Don't block the doorway. Jealousy. I did put this in the jealousy playlist. I'm not lying, you guys. Somebody's real jealous. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Are the words on that card. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. You might know specifically what kind of music they're talking about, unless you know, like me, maybe you have like a playlist that's like 2,000 songs. So it's like, well, you're gonna have to be more specific. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? So yes, they've been hesitant to actually speak their truth to you or tell you what they feel or want, but it does look like the intention here is to actually talk to you. All right, so I almost said that. I don't think I kind of tiptoed around it. But remember at the beginning with our 5 of Wands, we have this little devil character. We don't usually have a devil. I'm sorry, I don't remember what name I'm supposed to be using, but I do feel like there's somebody here who's a bit obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. I stalk your socials, and I hope I run into you when I'm out. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. So I do feel like this speaks to the King of Swords energy being maybe a little bit too confident that they could decide, I'm going to pause this. We'll just, pretend that things are whatever, fine. And then I'll come back later on. And the other person's like, I don't like just pause like that. I am not a VCR. Do you guys know what a VCR is? We've got focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. Working on that bag. Did you just say meat sweats? Okay, you guys. Can we get some thumbs up or some thumbs down? Do you want to hear a story about somebody that we nicknamed Meat Sweats? I said thumbs up, Lucas, but yes works too. I'm not going to use names, but you can tell how much I'm smiling. Like, this is one of my favorite stories. Okay, so major event happening. Everybody hadn't seen each other in a while. Go out the night before. Have the audacity to eat, what was it, prime rib for dinner. And one of the dudes, unfortunately, made the decision to eat a Chipotle burrito before eating a prime rib. Now, I'm trying to remember the ounce of the size of the prime rib. It was big, okay, you guys? You don't do here's 4 ounces of prime rib, enjoy. That's not really how they do prime rib, right? And then, of course, there was drinking, right? Many festive beverages were had. We go to the bar. God, this was probably 5 hours after the prime rib, right? And this dude, he's sitting at the bar and he's like, you know what's about to happen, right? If you know the scene in Stand By Me when dude eats some pie, you know the one. There's a lot of puking. So can you blame us for giving him the nickname Meat Sweats? Because we knew it was definitely Meat Sweats, and he wasn't really doing so hot the next day either. He did not make it in time. That's my Meat Sweats story. Thank you. Come again. All right, let's get some more. This is the Rider Waite. All right, what else have we got? Ten of Wands in the reverse. Sorry, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Justice and the Seven of Swords. 2 sevens. Both in the reverse. I do kind of like that, but it's like a provocation. It's like, the example I'm getting is when, I don't have kids, but I've babysat a lot, and I do love kids. You know how you can just tell that a kid is trying to keep something under wraps? They've got a secret. They really don't want to tell you, but they're not really doing a very good job of keeping that under wraps. I do feel like this person was pretty dang good at keeping, that mysterious energy intact. But when you ask the little kid or poke a little bit, hey, what are you smiling about over there? Why are you so sus? I find that a lot of kids struggle with lying at that point. If you call them out, a lot of them will be honest, especially if you have, what's that on your face? Did you eat the cookies? Did you eat the cake? There's a piece missing, Look, I feel like somebody realizes that the last donut in the office is being hunted down by someone else, and they had their eyes on that last donut. Everyone's already had one. It's the who gets the second one battle. And people are like, I'm going to get there first. Nope, that's my donut. You are a donut. I'm sorry. You're not a donut. This person's like, don't take my toy. Don't take my donut. Sorry. It pushes them to be honest about something because they feel like they don't have a choice, maybe. But the question is, are they being honest with the person they view as competition, or are they being honest with the person they should be honest with? We've got the Five of Wands and the reverse. This is inner conflict or somebody who didn't really do what they needed to before, right? Almost like what I'm getting is an overreaction. Like you could have just handled it before and it would have been fine, but now you're mad because things got to this point, you know? We have the Moon and the Six of Cups. Somebody has hidden, viewing somebody as a soulmate or as a life partner. Could be that you're one of the few people this King of Pentacles trusts. Actually, hold on a second. I actually feel like this King of Pentacles is this Eight of Pentacles. So we have the King of Swords, who is, you want to fight about it? And we've got the Eight of Pentacles, kind of like justice individual, the person who's like, you do it right or you don't do it at all. I think we all have to be forgiving that some people need a little bit of time to figure it out, or they need a little bit of advice, or maybe they need to think about it overnight. Hi there, John. How are you doing? Likewise. But you can also stand by your requirements or your standards that, you know, I expect you to be open, or I expect you to communicate with me. And we still have this moon coming out. If you're going to be honest, if you're going to hide who you are, if you're going to wear a mask, if you don't want to show me who you really are, then how can we actually have any kind of intimacy, right? So this King of Pentacles, I feel like our Eight of Pentacles, right? The person who's just like kind of immovable, you know, if you are not loyal or if you are not communicative, then I'm going to stay right here and I'll be fine on my own. Six of Pentacles. This could be a little bit of mirroring. If you haven't reached out, if you haven't communicated, then don't expect me to. Be careful. We don't want to be like petty, right? But especially because we have the Queen of Swords, it's kind of like, look, if you don't communicate with me, if you don't tell me what you're interested in, or if you hide things intentionally, then that's going to put my guard up, right? That's just kind of like how things go. Trying to build trust is not an easy thing to accomplish, but it is equal give and take. You know, I share something, you share something. Have you ever had one of those? I assume you have. Those really comforting conversations where you share something kind of personal, maybe even traumatic with somebody, and then they share something similar, not as like a, well, I'm going to one up you, but you shared something, so I'm going to share something too. Here's a piece of my soul, you know? This Queen of Swords is like, hey, give me a piece of your soul or get out. Sorry. Show me a piece of your soul or get out, right? Yeah, it doesn't really work like that, right? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. And the Chariot in the reverse. And the Tower in the reverse. Okay. So because there was no forward movement or action taken to heal a situation, address a concern, or resolve an argument, there is a sense now that the opportunity to do so is disappearing or evaporating, right? Well, you didn't really show an interest. So, I mean, what did you think was going to happen, right? You got to be able to speak up for what you want or take action towards the things, you know, you need to do or are right to do. We have the Devil and the Empress. Anyone want to make a guess on that one? We've already had reference to it. A little bit of obsession. You are everything, or, you can stand on your own. They do respect whoever you are. This King of Pentacles, you are also the Empress. This is why we don't pay close attention to gender in tarot. You embody the King of Pentacles as much as you embody the Empress. You are able to provide stability for yourself or find stability perhaps where other people don't. This is weird. The image in my mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, I want to say it's like Italy. It might be France. They're a bunch of goats. They just chill in real precarious mountainside spots. And at least I would like look at that as cool. I'm gonna die. I can't stand here without falling. Maybe you're just the greatest of all time, but I feel like you're the kind of goat that can live on the side of the mountain and you're totally chill. You're not gonna fall. You got that stability down pat, right? So this person can't shake you. They're a little obsessed with you though. All right, let's get a few from the Romance Angel Oracle. Hi, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Did I say hi to Lightheart? I'm sorry. It's kind of been a long day. Not really. I've just been awake for a while. Oh, my Lord. We've got an engagement. Are you like 0 to 60 on a new relationship? What's going on here, guys? Who are you getting engaged to? Make the effort. Okay, so look. There's two people here that like this King of Pentacles, Empress energy. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I kind of feel like one of them will take the appropriate actions and one of them will not. Would you like to guess which one I think you should choose? I bet you know. Y'all are smart. Right? I don't know. They seem really cool. I might just have to do some research and like buy a vineyard and live out there. I think I could hack it. Don't you? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you're going to have to take this how it applies. Remember, this is the general reading. But we do have somebody that has perhaps got some anger issues because of something addictive. For others of you, this codependency might not be substance. It might be more so about control or being able to, have the last say or be the one that directs the connection. Especially if they feel like they normally have more control over a situation, but maybe you're just a little bit wriggly. You can get out of their grip. Did I say hello to Kate? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to remember. Oh, thank you, Lucas. That's probably my favorite compliment right now. So you're like, hey, if you don't want to talk to me, if you don't want to put in the energy or the effort required for something good, then I will call in a soulmate. So this Empress is, I think, rather skilled at manifestation because the Empress, remember, is all four of those queens. One of them is the Queen of Wands, which would be quite good at bringing in things they want or need. So this Empress is basically, I'm going to stay right here on my side of the mountain here with the other goats. And somebody else will come along by a vineyard, a soulmate. So switching it up, I guess. This is the Gilded Reverie. The lily and the roses, or the bouquet. You are about to enter a pretty incredible like chapter of your life, especially since you came out as the King of Pentacles, Empress. I do feel like your money is improving steadily, or maybe even for some of you, a little bit exponentially. I do feel like there's going to be people that start noticing you more. There is a serene or calm energy that you bring to the room that people find a little intoxicating. So as you have this success, or as you become more independent or stable, this King of Pentacles, there are other people that find you attractive or want to find a way to get to know you. So we have good news coming to this Empress, regardless of your gender. I'm really focused on the fact that we've got two of those storks. It's two choices. But it's good news. And, pretty awesome that you're doing well in terms of stability, including financial stability. It will be getting better. Let's go with the Morgan Greer. All right, what else do we have? Nine of Pentacles again. Independence. Ability to listen to intuition. And I think also quite importantly, this Empress, Nine of Pentacles energy, you're able to discern the difference between, I'm curious about that, or that intrigues me. But you know what? It doesn't really align with my long-term goals, so I'm not going to go for it. This is like, I used to work with, like, if I'm honest, this was my favorite team that I ever worked with. Shout out to Kim, Jake, and holy crap, what's your name? Nope, it's right there, you guys. It starts with a J. This is going to drive me crazy. I'm old. That's going to really bother me. Okay, guys. Anyways, it was the dream team. But we would often get beers after work because there was a craft brew spot, like literally like half a mile up the road. And sometimes it would just be kind of ruined by somebody's desire to go to the gym. This was not my desire, okay, you guys. I've pretty much always been the type to just like work out at home. But if you have a commitment to working on your, physical health, if you have a commitment to, maybe you have a friend that you're meeting for a dance class, or you're going to lift weights together, you're going to probably say no to that happy hour because you already have goals. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles Empress energy is like, look, there are places I need to be. There are things I need to get done if I want to be at those places. And I'm not going to let anybody stop me. So I'm not going to get caught up waiting. It's kind of like that movie Big Fish. What did they call that little town? Where the dude gets caught up, where they have the shoes thrown up over the electrical wires. Spectre. Super seasonally appropriate. Thank you, Grant. Hello, one. How's it going? No laundry. Yeah, no, I have laundry. I just need to start it. I wasn't ready to commit to it yet. You don't want to get caught up there. It might be dreamy. It might be interesting. You might get to talk to a really cool poet. But that's not long term, right? Main character dude, whatever his name was, I'm really doing well with this today, you guys, was like, yeah, I like you guys. I need to be on my way. So this Nine of Pentacles is like, look, this is a lobby room. This is not my final destination. Don't drive behind logs. I got to keep it moving. I wasn't going to stay here. Emperor in the reverse. Page of Rods or Page of Wands in the reverse. and the 8 of rods or 8 of wands. So we have a decision point for this. What are we calling you? King of Swords. This King of Swords who is jealous and has not taken action on something or not communicated something is basically maybe a little frustrated because they feel like it's one of those speaker forever, hold your peace moments. I mean, hopefully not literally at a wedding. Let's try not to date people that are already involved with somebody else. Okay, guys? It's not good karma. But I really do feel like somebody's at a point where they're like, okay, do I want to say something? Or do I want to accept that this is like done? Done. You know? Ooh, I want just a couple more. 9 of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. I got to be real. I think that for many of you, this person is going to really struggle with the idea of being honest with their emotions. I think for the majority of you, this person is leaving it to the last minute because they have this insecurity about what your response would be. Would you just like ignore them? If they called you, would you send them to voicemail? I think they assume that you've already gotten over them. So if they feel like you are already over them, I think for some of you, this person's, despite being obsessed with you, probably thinking, I guess I just need to try to like let that go and accept reality for what reality is, you know? This is the Everyday Tarot. Page of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. This feels like regret, a little bit of anguish, because somebody knows they should have spoken up when they had the chance. I'm telling you, this person, they know that truth is what blocks them. They know it's because they didn't apologize. And they know, I think, better now than maybe they did before. LOL, Lucas. That you are willing to put the past in the past. Maybe they assumed that you were not willing to do that. They might have overplayed their hand or assumed that you were willing to wait. So we've got Temperance and Ace of Cups sideways. I don't normally go for the sideways vibe, but you know, we're going to do it. I do feel like for many of you, if this person has had a drinking problem, a lot of you will find this person has found sobriety and maintained it. And for others of you, this temperance is more so about the fact that they realize if they ever want to experience that feeling where you're giving to them or where they feel happy and at peace, they have to be willing to also contribute to the situation. They have to give back, right? With the Ace of Cups coming out sideways, I do feel like this is a situation where somebody is considering rejecting someone they do love. So if the King of Swords is trying to figure out if their love interest is still interested, I think it's one of those conditional things, which maybe sounds mean. Like we all want to have that unconditional love, but you also have to treat somebody accordingly if you love them, right? So I think they're trying to figure out, will I actually be heard? Do you actually still have feelings for me? And that could be the indicator that decides it for them. Am I going to make a last minute, like, I didn't even think about it, but I'm going to make an offer because I know I love you, right? Ace of Pentacles. This person could just go reckless with it and be like, F it. I really think that they expected you to handle this differently. This King of Swords expected the Empress to always try to nurture or always try to bring back to life this connection. So with the Empress in the reverse, it's like, I didn't really think you would walk away, or I didn't feel like you would put your energy elsewhere. Hello, Raziel. How are we doing? Hello, Michael. How are you today? So, you got to know how to pick up on those clues or characteristics when you're playing mind games like this, I guess. Or just like don't play mind games. That's probably a better choice. All right. We're doing it. It's the spiritual AF deck. All right. What else do we have? What party wisdom do we have? Being weird AF is better than being boring as hell. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. And you're going to cry about it or boss up. Pro tip, do both. Hey, look, we all are going to have moments that make us cry, okay? I was thinking about Hambone earlier today, totally cried. It's a thing. We're human, right? But for those of you who don't know, that was my cat. Miss him so much. But you're allowed to have difficult moments, get that frustration or that disappointment out, and then boss up. Collect your thoughts, put together a plan, figure out what you want to do about it. You are powerful enough to take control of it, right? Yes, I agree, Cosmic Flow. All right, yeah. If it's not your thing, you don't have to put up with it. You don't have to deal with it. I think these two are supposed to come out at the same time. Do people ever underestimate you? Do people ever think that they can just like play with you and you're gonna just be like, thank you, can I have some more? I feel like they do. I don't know if this person always has, but I think they expected you to put up with more or wait longer, whatever it is. They've underestimated you because you know that you deserve better than that, right? All right. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. Love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for checking out my second channel. And you can see that in the description box below. And I'll see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.